covering the Northern Bahamas. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. Top achievers from each high school on Grand Bahama receiving partial scholarships from the Grand Bahama Port Authority. Each year, the GBPA assists students who are seeking higher education. Human Resources Manager Dr. Tulina Smith and President Ian Roll say this year they decided to do things a little different. A question and answer session was held with the recipients and their parents, where students had the opportunity to ask the port president personal questions.
Since the mid-1970s, the Grand Bahama Port Authority and group of companies have been offering tertiary-level scholarships to students from high schools throughout Grand Bahama because the company believes in the great importance of higher education and the future development of Grand Bahama and the Bahamas. And so beginning in 2009, our president, Ian Roll, wanted to also ensure that the top achieving Bahamian student in each high school receives one of these partial scholarships.
This experience, I think, is better than the previous years. It's more intimate. And I think it's something that we're going to continue year after year. A more intimate setting where persons can engage me one-on-one and actually get certain things that they thought that they couldn't ask the president before. It was a great occasion for the truth to be told, even about the Grand Bahama Port Authority. So I congratulate all the young persons who achieved so much and have actually displayed so much discipline, because that's a key component of success as well.
The Department of Statistics celebrating 50 years of service to the country under the theme, Look How Far We've Come. A symposium luncheon was held this week at the Pelican Bay Resort, where heads of departments within the government sector made presentations about the use of statistics within their agencies. Acting Director at the Department of Statistics, Leona Wilson, says, over the years, the department has grown, and Bahamians are now understanding the role of the agency.
Official statistics help the policymakers, or as well as other persons, to make informed decisions instead of making a decision based on your gut. You have the data to back it up, and also you have the data to monitor your performance. Certain projects that you would put in place, you monitor how well you're doing with those particular projects based on certain indicators.
Minister of State for Grand Bahama, Senator the Honorable Kwesi Thompson, congratulating the department for their 50 years of service. But he says, while it is good to have the national statistics, it is equally important to have information about Grand Bahama.
It's important to know how many people are actually unemployed in Freeport as opposed to what's happening in Nassau. It may be surprising to note for some people that within the period of May of 2017 and November of 2017, that in Grand Bahama, unemployment actually decreased. But unfortunately, if you ask the ordinary person on the street, in their mind, unemployment is probably going up sky high. But if you had the evidence and the facts, then you are able to make the right decisions. In fact, between that period of May of 2017 and November of 2017, you actually had over 1,000 additional persons employed in Grand Bahama during that period of time.
The Grand Bahama community has lost one of the pioneers in gospel music. Cedric Roll, founding member of the Gospel Chandeliers, passed away this past Saturday at the Rands Memorial Hospital at the age of 75. The Chandeliers was formed back in 1973 and performed songs like God Bless the Bahamas and Honesty is the Best Policy. Roll also performed with Jason Brooks and the Jasonaires. To Ask the Doctor.
This is Ask the Doctor. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt. Pat asked, why do you feel so tired as you reach the age of about 55 and over? Your energy levels seem to diminish. What can you do? Pat, that's such a good question. There's a medical term for the lack of energy, which is anergia. And while some people may think slowing down and feeling fatigue is a normal part of the aging process, the truth is lack of energy is usually a sign that there may be a specific medical problem that needs to be addressed. Some medical disorders that can cause a lack of energy include heart and kidney dysfunction, arthritis, lung disease, anemia, and depression. Medical research has found a link between anergia and increased incidence of arthritis, sleep disorders, cardiovascular symptoms, and other health issues. So if you experience a lack of energy that begins to affect your normal daily activities or routine, don't accept it as a normal part of getting older. Make an appointment with your family doctor or visit your community clinic to rule out a serious medical condition. If you have other health-related questions, please drop it in my question box at the hospital or at any of our Grand Bahama community clinics. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Don't go away, a check on sports is up next.